And welcome everyone to the 2023 NCAA Rifle Championship Air Rifle Final. Today's final featuring the top 8 individuals from 2 relays of competitions. Finalists today representing different universities. A couple of outstanding performers today in the individual air rifle event. Ryland Kissel from University of Alaska Fairbanks qualifying in first place today with a perfect 600. The first athlete to ever shoot a perfect 600 in air rifle at the NCAA Rifle Championship. Mary Tucker close behind with a 598. Julie Johannesson of TCU with a 599 today. Rachel Charles of Alaska Fairbanks qualifying with a 598. Katie Zahn of TCU, a 597. Penina D'Souza from United States Air Force Academy, qualifying with a 596. Alyssa Walter, University of North Georgia, qualifying also with a 596. This is the individual air rifle final. However, some of you may be wondering how the team match stacked up. Coming away with the 2023 NCAA Rifle Championship this year for the first time since 2008, the University of Alaska Fairbanks winning today's competition with a team score of 47-29. In second place this year, Texas Christian University with a team score of 47-17. And in third place, last year's champion, the University of Kentucky, with a team score 47-13. In fourth place, the Ole Miss Rebels, also with a team score of 47-13. The tiebreaker being inner tens, Kentucky with more inner tens than Ole Miss. West Virginia University, the Mountaineers, in fifth place with a score of 47-08. The University of Nebraska with a team score of 47-06 in sixth place. In seventh place with the United States Air Force Academy with a team score of 46-97. And in eighth place, Murray State University with a team score of 46-88. Back to the individual final today. Once again, the individual final featuring the top 8 athletes from today's air rifle competition. Today's final will feature 3 5-shot series to begin the final. We will eliminate 7th and 8th place, followed by another 5-shot series where we will eliminate 6th and 5th, another 5-shot series to determine 3rd and 4th, and then our final 2 athletes on the line will go into a gold medal match where the top 2 athletes will alternate shots. Each shot, the highest athlete being awarded 2 points. In the event of a tie, 1 point. The first athlete to 16 points will be crowned our NCAA Air Rifle Champion. Chief Range Officer Earl Litherland has concluded the sighting period. They will now switch the targets over for record fire. All athletes during the final start back from square one. Everyone is tied with 0 points currently. Ryland Kissel going into this final as the favorite, having shot the first 600 today on relay number 1.
For your first ranking match series, load. Start.
Chief Range Officer has given the command to start. The athletes will now have 4 minutes and 10 seconds to fire 5 record shots. Air Force Academy, Penina D'Souza there, ready to fire her first shot. And there is Mary Tucker of West Virginia University, entering today's final having fired a 598. Also was on pace for a perfect 600 today, up until around shot 57 or 58. All eyes were on her to see if she could match Rylan Kissel's 600. And Kissel on his first shot, shooting his only 9 so far today, a 9.9. Johannesson from TCU, having qualified in second place today with a score of 599. Johannesson with a 10.3. Kissel rebounds after that 9.9 with a pair of 10s. Charles a 10.5. Mary Tucker with a 10.5 followed by a 10.7. There we see Johannesson there from TCU of Norway, having fired 2 shots, 10.2 and a 10.3. Kissel with a 10.4 on his 4th shot. Mary Tucker of West Virginia, 4 consecutive 10s, putting her in the lead. Angeline Henry of Memphis trailing Tucker by just 0.2 of a point, both firing 4 shots apiece. Teammates there, Rylan Kissel and Rachel Charles of University of Alaska Fairbanks, have to assume they are nice and relaxed for this final, having already walked away with the team championship today. Mary Tucker there with an excellent series, a 10.6 on her last shot, giving her a total score of 52.8.
Stop.
That concludes the first 5-shot series.
Right after the conclusion of the first 5-shot series, Mary Tucker leading with a 52.8. Second place is currently a tie between Rachel Charles and Angeline Henry, both firing half a point behind Tucker. Rylan Kissel trails 7/10 behind that tie. Nina 1 point behind Rylan. Alyssa Walters 0.1 behind Nina. 0.1 behind Alyssa, Katie Zahn, and 0.1 behind Katie, Julie Johannesson.
Tucker takes the lead after the first 5-shot series. Rachel Charles of Alaska tied with Angeline Henry, both trailing Tucker by 0.5 of a point. Kissel, after that slip up on the 9.9 on his first shot, rebounded nicely, now has a total of 51.6. D'Souza in 5th. Walter in 6th. Zahn and teammate Johannesson rounding out 7th and 8th. A 10.7 from Charles and a 10.6 from Kissel should help their chances to rebound and get back up near Mary Tucker. Tucker starting off with a 10.2. Nice 10.8 by D'Souza. D'Souza trying to become a second consecutive individual air rifle champion for the United States Air Force Academy, as Air Force Cadet Scott Rocket won the championship last year in Colorado Springs. Johannesson with two 10.5s. Tucker, second shot, 10.4. Angeline Henry now taking the lead over Mary Tucker. Tucker just trails Henry by 1/10 of a point. Charles of Alaska Fairbanks, 73.2. So far, an excellent series from Henry, having fired a 42.1 after 4 shots. A little over a 10.5 average. There's Tucker, waiting on her fourth shot. 10.7 from Tucker, followed by a 10.1. Kissel with a 10.6 on his most recent shot. Kissel proving that this is a co-ed sport, although he is the only male in this competition. And that concludes the second 5-shot series. Angeline Henry takes the lead, leading Tucker by 3/10 of a point. Kissel in third place, trailing Tucker by 4/10 of a point. Charles from UAF in fourth place, trails teammate Kissel by 2/10. And that's where things start to distance themselves between fourth and fifth. Walter, 1.5 points behind Charles. Johannesson of TCU, 4/10 behind Walter. Zahn in seventh and D'Souza in eighth.
Sorry, guys. 2/10 behind Ryland. I'll get it right.
There's our leader, Angeline Henry of Memphis.
Start.
One more 5-shot series before we identify our 7th and 8th place finalists. Currently, Katie Zahn and D'Souza sitting in 7th, tied for 7th with a 102.1. Excellent start for Henry there with the 10.7. Tucker shooting a 10.5, losing 2/10 of a point there to Henry. Excellent start by Charles with a 10.8. but Charles follows that with a 9.7, giving ground back to her competitors. Tucker with another 10.6, Henry 10.4. That puts them even for this 5-shot series. Henry still leading by a margin of 0.3 of a point. Kissel really turning it on now. 10.5, 10.7, 10.6 for him. Tucker at 10.3. There's teammates Kissel and Charles. Alaska Fairbanks currently sitting in 3rd and 4th. But another 10.7 by Ryland Kissel moves him into the lead. .5 by Tucker. Angeline Henry of Memphis with a 9.9 and a 10.0 on consecutive shots, and rounds out her 5-shot series with a 10.5. That bumps her down to 3rd place, and we have a tie currently between Ryland Kissel and Mary Tucker, both at a 136.1. Waiting on the final scores to tabulate.
Stop.
Kissel in 1st place, leading Tucker in 2nd by 0.2 of a point. Angeline Henry 0.3 behind Tucker.
5-shot series. We'd like to thank and congratulate our 8th place finisher with a 152.
Charles in 4th, 0.3 of a point. I'm sorry, 1 point behind Henry. Walter in 5th, D'Souza in 6th. And eliminated from the final today in 7th place, Katie Zahn from Texas Christian University. And eliminated in 8th place, also from Texas Christian University, Julie Johansson. Both Horned Frogs eliminated from the final. We're now down to the top 6 athletes. One more 5-shot series to determine 5th and 6th place.
Start.
Currently in 5th is Alyssa Walter of North Georgia and Penina D'Souza from the United States Air Force Academy. Walter needs to make up 0.4 of a point to get to Rachel Charles of UAF. Definitely doable within 5 shots. But Rachel Charles starts off with a 10.8, making it ever so difficult to get back and make up any ground. Mary Tucker also with a 10.8. Ryland Kissel, 10.1 on his first shot. Mary Tucker regains the lead. Walter doing her best to stay in the final. 10.2 followed by a 10.5. Penina D'Souza with a 10.2. Charles going to have to shoot a little bit better than that if she wants to make it to the next round. Kissel answers Tucker's 10.8 with one of his own. Kissel and Tucker tied for the lead. 10.6 from Kissel and a 10.5 for Tucker. Mary Tucker preparing for her fourth shot in this 5-shot series. .6 from Tucker. Kissel with a 10.1. Rylan Kissel there, ready to take his 5th shot in this 5-shot series. .1 from Kissel. Giving Mary Tucker now a 0.4 of a point advantage. Tucker with a 10.7 now. Increases her lead to 1 point over Rylan Kissel.
We'd like to congratulate our 6th place competitor from the Air Force Academy, Penina D'Souza.
And in 6th place from the United States Air Force Academy, Penina D'Souza.
We would like to congratulate our 5th place competitor from the University of North Georgia, Alyssa Walter.
And in 5th place, Alyssa Walter, University of North Georgia.
Mary Tucker has moved into the lead after firing a 52.9 on that last series. Rylan Kissel now trails by 1 point, with Angeline Henry 0.7 behind Rylan.
We're now down to the top 4 athletes on the line. One more 5-shot series to determine 3rd and 4th, and then moving to our gold medal match between the top 2.
Start.
Mary Tucker leading the final now by 1 point over Kissel in 2nd place. Angeline Henry in 3rd, trailing Kissel by 0.7 of a point. And in 4th, 1.1 points behind Henry is Rachel Charles of UAF. .6 by Tucker, 10.1 by Kissel. Tucker's lead increases by 0.5 point. But eyes are on Henry and Charles. They have to make up a little ground to get back to Rylan Kissel in 2nd place. Kissel's lead is 0.6 of a point over Angeline Henry. Henry with a 10.1. Rylan, 10.5. His lead is now 1 point over Henry. Tucker continues to impress. 10.7 on her most recent shot. We can assume she will make the individual gold medal match. The question is, will it be Rylan Kissel or Angeline Henry? Or will Rachel Charles come back, take 2nd? 10.2 from Henry to Rylan Kissel's 10.3. Kissel's lead on Henry is 1.1 points. A steep hill to climb for Henry. Rachel Charles, 10.7. And Rylan Kissel, 10.8. But Henry matches it with another 10.8. Mary Tucker there, 10.0 on her most recent shot. .5 by Kissel. And we have identified our top 2 athletes. Eliminated in 3rd place from UAF, Rachel Charles.
We'd like to congratulate our 4th place finisher from the University of Memphis.
And in 4th place, Angeline Henry from Memphis, having a seat.
And we would like to congratulate our bronze medalist squeaking ahead at the last second, Rachel Charles from the University of Alaska Fairbanks.
The bronze medalist being Rachel Charles.
That leaves Mary Tucker and Rylan Kissel as we go into our gold medal match.
It only seems appropriate that Rylan Kissel and Mary Tucker go into the gold medal match, as these two stood out in the individual qualifiers, both having made it to the last target of the day with a perfect score of 500. Rylan Kissel, of course, finishing the 600, and Mary Tucker finishing with a 598.
There is a tie to the decimal. Both received 1 point. The first one to 16 is crowned our gold medalist. The other are silver medalists.
All scores will reset back to 0. This is switched to individual shots. Each one of these shots fired in a time limit of 50 seconds. After each shot, the high value on the line will receive 2 points. First athlete to 16 points will be the winner. Both of these athletes with extensive international experience, both representing Team USA in their respective events. Waiting for Chief Range Officer Earl Litherland to give the command to load.
For the first medal match shot, load.
Load command has been given.
Start.
50 seconds for 1 shot. .7 from Rylan Kissel, 10.0 from Mary Tucker. 2 points go to Rylan Kissel.
2 points with his 10.7 trumping Mary Tucker's 10.0. Rylan currently leads 2-0.
For the next medal match shot, load.
The importance of this format being athletes are permitted to have the occasional bad shot, but it will not determine their fate on 1 shot. Mary can forget that 10.0, come right back and tie it against Kissel with a good shot. .7 from Tucker. To Kissel's 9.7. 2 points go to Tucker.
That second shot, we were all tied up. Mary Tucker's 10.7 over 2.
Tied up, 2 points apiece.
For the next medal match shot, load. Start.
Ryland can forget that 9.7. Just focus on one good shot. $10.2, a tie. Each athlete will receive 1 point.
I was talking about each competitor firing in 10.2, both awarded 1 point. The tie remains 3-3 all.
Each athlete with 3 points
For the
apiece.
next medal match shot, load. Start.
$10.5 by Ryland Kissel, $10.2 by Mary Tucker. 2 points go to Kissel. He now leads Tucker by 2 points.
Upon completion of that last shot, Ryland Kissel's 10.5, awarding him 2 points over Mary Tucker's 10.2. Ryland now takes the lead, 5-3.
For the next medal match shot, load. Start.
$10.7 for Tucker to Kissel's 10.1. We are tied once again.
Mary Tucker moving this whole thing back to a tie, 10-7 over Ryland's 10.1. It is tied once again, 5-5 all.
For the next medal match shot, load.
See if Mary follows that same routine of glancing over that cheek piece, lowering her head to the stock, slowly squeezing the trigger. Kissel with a 10.6. $10.0 for Tucker. 2 more points to Kissel.
Ryland Kissel's 10.6 has awarded him 2 points over Mary Tucker's 10.0. Ryland now moves into the lead, 7-5.
Kissel now with the 2-point advantage over Tucker.
Shot, load.
Once again, first to 16 points will win the match.
Start.
$10.4 from Kissel. 10.9 for Mary Tucker. It does not get any better than that. A 10.9 being the perfect shot.
Ryland Kissel's 10.4 is 7-7 all.
We are tied once again. 7 points apiece.
Middle match shot, load. Start.
10.5 for Tucker and a 10.4 for Kissel. 2 more points to Tucker. She regains the lead.
Close race. Mary Tucker's 10.5 over Ryland Kissel's 10.4. Mary Tucker moves into the lead, 9-7.
For the next medal match shot, load. Start.
On shot number 9 of this gold medal match. Kissel, 10.6. $10.4 for Tucker. We are back to even, 9 points apiece.
Ryland Kissel's 10.6 awards him 2 points over Mary Tucker 10.4. Once again, we are back to a tie game, 9-all.
For the next medal match shot, load.
Neither one of these athletes wanting to give any ground.
Start.
You can tell they both want to win this thing. $10.7 for Kissel. To Mary's 10.1. 2 more points for Ryland Kissel. He now leads Tucker 11-9.
Ryland Kissel moves into the lead, 11 points. Now after that 10.7 gives him the advantage over Mary Tucker's 10.1.
And we have a
timeout.
timeout
The coach and
called.
will have a 1-minute period to talk before we resume the gold medal match.
Timeout called by Coach John Hammond of West Virginia. Just walking up to the line to confer with athlete Mary Tucker. Maybe just calm the nerves a little bit. A timeout pretty new to this sport. That gives head coach Will Ante time to do the same. Walk up and just talk to Ryland Kissel. He looks pretty confident though. Coach Hammond determines he's done talking to Mary Tucker. Timeout has concluded.
For the next medal match shot, load. Start.
Shot number 11. $10.2 from Tucker and a 10.6 by Ryland Kissel. 2 more points for Kissel. He now leads by 4 points.
Ryland Kissel's 10.6 is able to beat Mary Tucker's 10.2, awarding him 2 additional points. Standings currently are Ryland 13, Mary Tucker 9.
For the next medal match shot, load.
Kissel needing at least 2 more shots to defeat Tucker.
Start.
2 more points would only give him 15. He needs 16 to win. $9.8 by Tucker. 10.3, Ryland Kissel. Kissel now has a 6-point lead over Mary Tucker.
Ryland 15, Mary Tucker 9.
Match point for Ryland Kissel.
For the next medal match shot, load. Start.
10.7, Ryland Kissel. Mary Tucker, 10.2. Ryland Kissel is your winner.
Unload, result for final.
Your 2023 NCAA Air Rifle Champion, Ryland Kissel, University of Alaska Fairbanks.
Mary Tucker.
It only seems appropriate. He was the best shooter today.
Gold medalist after firing a perfect 600 today in qualification.
Firing the first 600 in NCAA rifle history. Ryland Kissel is your champion. Mary Tucker wandering down to give him a congratulatory hug.
That concludes our finals proceedings here. We'll have awards in a little bit. Thank you very much.
And that concludes the 2023 NCAA Air Rifle Final. Ryland Kissel is your winner. We will be back for the award ceremony in a few moments.
Okay, everyone. In third place for small bore, representing West Virginia University, is Mary Tucker. In second place, representing the University of Kentucky, is Will Shaner. And your 2023 National Collegiate Small Bore Individual Champion representing the University of Nebraska-Lincoln is Cecilia Ossie. All right, everyone, let's give a round of applause for your 2023 National Collegiate Individual Small Bore Champions. Our next category of awards, Our next category of awards will be the team champions for small bore. In third place with a final score of 23-43 is West Virginia University, with competitors Tal Angler, Mallory Brown, Molly McGinn, Matt Sanchez, and Mary Tucker, with coach John Hammond. In In second place with a final score of 23-46, University of Mississippi, with the competitors Leah Lambden, Emma Pereira, Martina Gratz, Leah Horvath, Kristen Durning, and Coach Marcia Beasley. And your 2023 National Collegiate Small Board Team Champion with a final score of 23-49 is the University of Alaska Fairbanks, with competitors Gavin Martin, Rachel Charles, Rylan Thistle, Peter Fiore, Helen McCafferty, and Coach Will Ante. All right, let's give a round of applause for your 2023 National Collegiate Team Champions in Small Board. Next up, the awards for our champions of our individual error category. In third place, representing the University of Alaska Fairbanks is Rachel Charles. In second place, representing West Virginia University, is Mary Tucker. And your 2023 National Collegiate Air Rifle Individual Champion, representing the University of Alaska Fairbanks, is Rylan Kissel. Let's give a round of applause for your 2023 National Collegiate Individual Air Rifle Champions. All right, our next category will be the Team Champions for Air Rifle. In third place, with a final score of 23-75, the Air Force Academy, with competitors Penina D'Souza, Lauren Hurley, Scott Rocket, Jordan Williams, Morgan Krebs, and Coach Lonnie Miley. In second place, with a final score of 23-79, is Texas Christian University, with competitors Julie Johannesson, Katie Zahn, Stephanie Grunso, Kristen Hempel, and Abby Gordon with head coach Karen Monez. And your 2023 National Collegiate Air Rifle Team Champion with a final score of 2380, University of Alaska Fairbanks, with competitors Rylan Kissel, Rachel Charles, Helen McCaffrey, Gavin Garnick, Peter Fiore, and head coach Will Andy.
Let's go!
Let's give a round of applause for your 2023 National Collegiate Team Air Rifle Champions. Please turn your attention back to the award podium where we will be presenting the Most Outstanding Performer of the Championships. With the highest aggregate of the weekend and a tie broken by X's, the University of Alaska Fairbanks' Rylan Kissel. A round of applause for your 2023 National Collegiate Rifle Most Outstanding Performer. Our next award will be the overall team aggregate champions for small bore and air rifle. Your overall third place team with a tie also broken by X's with a final score of 47-13 is the University of Kentucky with competitors Will Shaner, Mitchell Nelson, Richard Clark, Martin Voss, Allison Bissler, head coach Aaron Mullins. Your overall second place team with a final score of 47-17 is Texas Christian University with competitors Julia Johannesson, Stephanie Grunso, Katie Son, Kristen Hempel, Abby Gordon, head coach Aaron Monez. and your 2023 National Collegiate Rifle Championship team with a final score of 47-29 is the University of Alaska Fairbanks with competitors Rylan Kissel, Gavin Barnick, Peter Fiore, Rachel Charles, Kevin McCaffrey, and Coach Will Anthony. Now this team award is being presented by Olympic silver medalist, U.S. Navy head coach, and also the father of the recipient, Mike Ante. Continue that applause for your 2023 National Collegiate Rifle Champions. Congratulations to all the individual champions and team champions from the 2023 National Collegiate Rifle Championship. We hope to see you all again next year, March 8th and 9th in Morgantown, West Virginia, for the 2024 National Collegiate Rifle Championships. For more information on this, please visit ncaa.com. The University of Akron and the NCAA, thank you all for attending and your support of the NCAA Championship. Good evening, and please travel home safely. Thank you, everyone. Everybody, please